Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to start the new chapter that is titled Ranga's Marriage. Now, looking and reading at the title, you could guess something. You can guess that this story is about Ranga. You can predict, you can assume that the story is surely about marriage of Ranga. But now, what is Ranga? What is Ranga's marriage? So, prediction and assumption is different thing. What is in reality that you come to know only after reading the story. So, this story is written by the writer, by the author Masti Venkatesh Iyengar. Masti Venkatesh Iyengar is South Indian writer. He has written many stories, many books, but especially in South language. And if we talk about the setting of the story, this story is set up in a small village. The name of the village is Hosa Hali. The name of the village is Hosa Hali, which is in Karnataka, which is in Mysore in Karnataka. Now, the characters. Who are the characters in the story? So, if I speak about the character, then the protagonist of the story is the author himself. And author has got another name, Shyama. Author has got one more name, nickname, pet name, Shyama. And second one is Ranga. So author and Ranga, the accountant's son. Now in the village of Hosali, there was an accountant and he had a son. His name was Ranga. He was sent to Bengaluru. He was sent to city for higher study. And when he returned, he learned English. He was a well-groomed man, well-groomed boy, smart. So the people had gathered around his house to see how was Ranga, who was Ranga, whether Ranga has changed or not. Initially, in the starting of the story, the author has given us the introduction of his own village. And the author says that when you see the title Ranga's marriage, you may have got different concept, different questions. Why only Ranga's marriage? Author asks us, and he says, why you may have a question why the title is Ranga's marriage? Why not Vijaya's marriage? Why not Ranganathan's Vijay? Why not Rangatha Vijay? Why not Jagannath's victory? Why not Girija's wedding? So author address the audience, the reader, and he asks a question, and he says that I have not used any funny, any different title, because I want to tell you all that this is about our own Ranga. This is about my own Ranga's marriage. My own Ranga's means Ranga was from the author's village. And then he gives the introduction of his village, Hosa Ali. He says Hosa Ali is our village, and you must have heard of it. And if you have not heard about it, then it is not my fault. He says that Hosahalli is in Mysore, which is in Karnataka. And he says that this is the mistake of all those sahibs, those great educators, those who are sitting in England. So indirectly, he is making a comment on all those people, those who are not aware about the culture, the climate, the civilization of India, our country. And sitting there, they are the one who are making plan for us. So even he says that if these people do not know, those sahibs and geographers do not know about my village, how can you expect from cartographer? Cartographer is a person, one who makes the map. So one who puts the map, one who makes map is known as cartographer. So this is how he gives the introduction of his village, and he says that if the state of Mysore is important part of Karnataka, as Mysore is important city part of Karnataka, and as Karigadabu, Kariga Dabu is a special dish, sweet dish of Mysore, of Karnataka. It's a festival dish. Same way, Hosahali, my village, also is very, very important part, important village of Bharatvarsh or India. And he says, as the fillings which is put in karigadabu, without that filling, that sweet karigadabu, it is like samosa, but it is a sweet dish. It is like gujia. In Diwali time we make gujia, holy time, so it is a sweet dish. She says, like, without filling, karigadabu is not tasty, not important. Same way, without the importance of village Hosahali, the state of Mysore or Karnataka is incomplete. And then he says that there are many people who speak well about my village. You might be thinking that I am boasting. तुम्हें लग रहा होगा कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, बोस्टिंग कर रहा हूँ, बड़ा चढ़ा करके बता रहा हूँ, डींगे हाँक रहा हूँ मेरे गांव के बारे में. हर कोई अपनी जगह की तारीफ करता है. But he says, no, not only me, there are other people also. There is a doctor also in my village. He says, we have a doctor, his name is Gunda Bhatta. The name of the doctor is Gunda Bhatta. And he also agrees with me about the speciality of my village. And people ask him, have you been to other part of the world? So he says, yes, I have been to, but not to England, because I am not a flea pestered dog. I do not like moving here and there. So again, he is making a taunt, he is making a comment on all those people who study here and who are born here and go abroad for study, or then they do not return, or simply they just keep moving all over the world. So he's talking about them. And the author still continues boasting about his village, giving us information about his village. He says, we have many mango trees in our village. The mango trees, the mango of my village is very famous. And he says that the other day I had eaten some chutney of unripened mango, and I got cold, cough, and I went to the doctor. And doctor told the author about the specialty, about the peculiar taste of this mango from his village. So this is how the author keeps on talking about the village, the specialty of village. Now, author remembers the incident which happened long time back, so around 10 years back. So giving us the introduction of his village, author remembers, author is reminded of an incident, of an event which was long years back, which happened in his village 10 years back. So now he tells the story. Author says that the accountant's son, Ranga, he was sent by his father to study city of technology, now that is Bengaluru. And when he returned, when accountant son Ranga returned from Bengaluru, he was welcomed, he was appreciated, and a huge crowd gathered around his house to welcome him, and not only welcome, but to see what are the changes taken place in him. And a huge crowd was there around the house of accountant, because he was the first one, he was the first person who was sent to study, higher study, to city. And it was in the villages. In villages now also it is there. If it is a remote village, very, very poverty stricken village, if somebody goes to Mumbai, Delhi, or foreign country, and if he returns, the whole village comes together. They gather around the house of that fellow, that person, to ask him about the different culture, about different changes he has brought in with him. So here it happened with him also, and there was a huge crowd. And the author says that if the whole crowd had gone inside, the place would have become black hole of Calcutta. So he refers to the black hole of Calcutta. So why he calls it black hole of Calcutta? Because the people during British rule, many of the people, they were put together in one of the room as punishment, and they died. And this is how, because it was a big crowd and the whole crowd had gone inside, then the building would have been destroyed, it could have been ruined, they could have been died of suffocation. So this is how he gave reference to Black Hole of Calcutta. And then he says that there were many people who wanted to touch Ranga, see him. There was an old lady. She touched the Janevara. She touched the Janevu of Ranga. And she said, oh, he's same. He has not changed. His caste is same. His religion is same. So I think Brahmins, they wear that thread, holy thread called Janevu. Okay. So he was also wearing that. And that lady, she touched her hand and she said, he is the same man. He has not changed his caste. He has not changed religion. Because many of the people, when they are too educated, they go out. So many of them change their name. Like many in India also, they go to big cities and they have their stylish name. They do not like the traditional name given by their fathers. So like Ram, okay, they make it like Ram. The people there in movies also you might have seen. Okay, Ram Singh, Ram Singh, they would call it in a very stylish way, Ram or some other name. So this is what the author speaks, and the author says that when everybody had gone, after seeing him, after meeting with him, after seeing that he is not changed, the author remained there, and there was a conversation between the author and the boy Ranga. Both of them exchange the thought, exchange the word. And author says that he asked about him, about marriage. He asked Ranga whether he was married or not. And he also asked Ranga about his opinion for marriage. And Ranga gave him his opinion that he would get married to the girl of his own choice. He would not marry the girl of the choice of his parents. And he gives the information about his friend whom he knew. He says the other day they got married, and now they are able to understand each other because they are mature. And he says that I want to marry a mature girl who understands me, who loves me. I love her and I may understand her. Because he says that if Shakuntala was not mature, he also gives the reference of Shakuntala, the play. He says Dushyant would not have fallen in love with Shakuntala if Shakuntala was not mature. So maturity is very important thing according to him. If she were young, like the present day brides. So again he makes a comment, he makes a satire, he makes a tone on the present day's bride. आजकल की जो दुल्हन होती है उनके ऊपर वो कमेंट करता है आजकल की लड़कियों के ऊपर कि किस तरह से आजकल शादी जो है, मैरिज जो है, एक खेल बन चुका है. जस्ट आफ्टर 1 day, 2 day, 1 month, 6 month, 1 year, 15 years, 10 years, people get divorced, people get separated. So that's what he explains to the author when author asked him about his attitude, about his views towards marriage. And he says, yes, I would marry a girl whom I admire, whom I love. I do not want somebody who is having milk stain at the one side and wet cheek the other side. Means to say, ultimately he want to say he would marry a girl who is mature, whom he admires, whom he can understand. Now, after this, after the introduction, author gives us the introduction of Ratna. The author speaks about a girl, Ratna. He says that Ratna was a beautiful 11-year-old girl, and both her parents they had died, and she was living with her uncle in the same village, Hosahali. Ratna was a very beautiful girl, as well as she knew singing. She was a very good singer. She had a melodious voice. She knew how to play harmonium, how to play veena. And the author also says he used to go frequently to Ratna's house, Ratna's place, to meet Ratna's uncle, and therefore he knew Ratna very well. And he says that the next morning he again went to their house. He again went to Ratna's house and told Ratna's uncle to send Ratna for buttermilk. Buttermilk means छाछ. तो गए और जाकर के बोला, अरे मैंने बटर मिल्क है, छाछ बनाई है, रत्ना को भेज देना. So because he was familiar with Ratna and her uncle, the uncle of Ratna used to allow her. So author came back to his house and Ratna also came to take the buttermilk. Meanwhile, the author had also sent somebody to call Ranga. इस बीच author ने रंगा को बुलाने के लिए किसी को भेज दिया था. So author knew that Ratna is a good girl, and actually author was trying to make a match between Ranga and Ratna. So therefore he had called, giving an excuse of buttermilk. Ratna came and the author asked her to sing, and Ratna was singing a song Krishna Murti in front of the author. So this is South Indian style of song Ratna was singing, and when she was singing, it seemed that Ranga came. Ranga came and he was standing at the threshold. He was standing at the door, and still Ratna was singing. And the moment Ratna saw that somebody is standing there, a boy is standing there, she felt shy, she felt embarrassed, and she stopped singing. And now the author also saw that Ranga had arrived at the door. And after this, Ratna stopped singing. She stayed there only. She took the buttermilk and she went to her house. And meanwhile, they were singing. Both of them were looking at each other, Ratna as well as Ranga, in order to inquire, in order to know. They were curious about each other. Who is this man? Because Ranga had also returned from city after many years, and Ratna was also new to the village. So perhaps it seems that both of them had fallen in love at first sight, and that's what the author, that's what the author Shyama wanted Ranga to do. But author is playing a game here actually. So after this, Ratna had gone and Ranga inquired the author. Ranga inquired the author कि the girl who had come, who is she? वो लड़की जो अभी खड़ी थी कौन है? And the author says that the boy was interested in her. It seems that he wanted to know everything about her. And he gives some other reference here. The lion was asking about the goat, etc., etc. So very hopefully he asked, and he asked whether the girl is married, and the author said yes. Actually, Ratna was not married, but simply the author said yes, she was married. So this was the author's plan in order to make a good match for Ranga. So he said yes, she is married a year ago. And the author says that when the boy heard about the marriage of Ratna, his face had become shriveled like brinjal. यानी बैंगन की तरह उसका जो फेस है वो सिकुड़ गया था. He had become upset, disappointed, and it was all plan of author. Author says that next day I went to Shastri ji. Shastri ji was friend of author. Author का friend था Shastri ji. So he went to our Shastri the next morning, and both of them had made a plan. So they didn't want Ranga or Ratna to know that the author is making a match. Rather, he wanted to look everything natural. So he went to his friend Shastri and told him everything about Ranga and Ratna. So both of them were now making a plan. And next day, again, when the author met Ranga, he asked Ranga, "Hey Ranga, you look upset today. What happened? What's the matter? Kya hua? Do you have headache? Do you have any problem? Any disease? Why are you upset?" And Ranga didn't say anything. Ranga just stayed at the author. And author also just trying to tease him, make fun of him. Author had developed a very good bonding relationship with him. So, so the author also told him about the girl. Author said, I know it's very difficult process of choosing a girl. Perhaps you are upset for choosing a girl. And that time Ranga had stayed at the author. And now the author, whose name also is Shyama, he took the boy, he took Ranga to Shastriji as they had planned. He took the boy Ranga to Shastriji. Shastriji was sitting there prepared already. He was tutored already by the author. He had all his instruments, all his palmistry books, all his palmyra leaves. Everything was ready. He was sitting there. And he went there and both of them exchanged the words of greeting. And as it was planned, Shastri looked at the boy, Ranga, and said, oh, my accountant son, when have you come? Aap kab aaye? So he behaves as if he is unaware about his visit, about his homecoming. तो वो ऐसे दिखाता है कि शास्त्री को कुछ भी नहीं पता है, but actually it was plan of Shastri and Ranga to fix the match of Ranga and Ratna. So he said, yes, what's the problem? What can I do for you? How can I help you? So the author told about the problem. He said that he wants to get married and it seems that he has fallen in love with someone. But with whom? We do not know. With whom? He does not know. So Shastriji was pretending as it was already planned. He turned, he turned the pages of the books he had, the palmistry book and some other instrument, and he behaved, he pretended as if he is doing it really. So he said, yes, yes, I'm getting the name, I'm getting the name. He says, I think you would fall in love or you are in love with someone that thing is found in ocean, in water. And he said, Kamal, Kamal, that thing is found Kamal, and from Kamal, Kamla, and then maybe Kamla. So like this, he was pretending. They were playing the game, and then he said, Moz, again, substance found in water. Pachi, he said, Pakshi, Moz. Then he said, Pearl, Moti, and finally he said the name Ratna, and narrator also supported it. Narrator says, Ratna, Ratna, the girl in Rama Rao's house is Ratna. तो नरेटर ने भी उसको सपोर्ट किया, बोला हाँ रत्ना तो नरेटर जो रामा राव है उसकी जो भतीजी है, नीज है, उसका नाम रत्ना है. टेल मी, इज देयर एनी चांस ऑफ नेगोशिएशन बेयरिंग फ्रूट? तो क्या कुछ रिजल्ट होगा अगर मैं जाकर के बात करूं तो? डेफिनेटली ही सेड आफ्टर थिंकिंग फॉर सम टाइम. लेकिन एक बात जो थी वो थी कि ऑथर ने कहा था कि रत्ना की तो शादी हो गई थी, और वो बात वापस यहाँ पर जैसा कि उसने शास्त्री को बता दिया था, शास्त्री के सामने प्रॉब्लम लाता है, बोलता है कि बट रत्ना इज मैरिड, ऑलरेडी शी इज मैरिड, हाउ कैन शी बी इज ब्राइड? सो शास्त्री जी ऑल्सो सेज, वो मुझे नहीं पता, वो सारी बातें मुझे नहीं पता, बट आई कैन अज्यूम दैट द गर्ल नेम इज रत्ना और एनीथिंग रिलेटेड टू, और इट कुड बी अनदर गर्ल, अनदर रत्ना, नॉट द सेम रत्ना. So after having done all this drama, author and the boy, they were returning to their house, they were returning to their home, and author, while returning to his house, on the way there was house of Rama Rao. Rama Rao was Ratna's uncle. So the author went inside. He had some word with Ratna, Rama Rao. He returned and he was happy. He returned and now he was happy. The facial expression changed and he informed Ranga that the girl is not married. Actually, he told that I thought she is married because somebody had told me. I just heard somebody had given me the wrong information that the girl has married, but she is not married. At this, Ranga's facial expression changed. Ranga became happy. He started smiling. And now, after this, after this incident, after a few days, Shastri again met Ranga. Sorry, not Ranga. Shastri again met the author, and both of them exchanged their conversation toward that incident. Both of them exchanged their conversation about the girl, about the plan they had made, they had fixed for making a match between Ranga and Ratna. Now Ranga was happy, and actually his full name was Rangappa. And after making a match of Ranga and Ratna, both of them were married. And after their marriage, now next, which is the end, which is the conclusion of the story. After the marriage, they had a child whose name was also Shyama. So in the conclusion, it is written there, one day Ranga came to Othar's house to invite him for the birthday of his son Shyama. And as tradition, as a custom, author's name was Shyama. So Ranga had also put his son's name Shyama because he admired the author, because he loved the author, and because it is because of the author Shyama, because of the author Masti Venkatesh Iyengar, that Ranga had fallen in love with the girl Ratna. So therefore, as a tribute, as a respect, he had named his son Shyama. And he had invited, an author said, surely I will come. The author went to his house on the day of birthday, and he put a chain in the neck of Shyama. Shyama came and touched his leg. Shyama was 1 or 2 years old now, and Ratna was again going to have a child. She was expecting for the second time. So this is the story I have told you. In short, I have told you the gist of the story in my own words about Ranga's marriage. So from the title itself, you can understand about Ranga's marriage. Okay, so there's the title. There's the appropriateness of the title because the whole story revolves around Ranga's marriage. Ranga and the author, both of them are protagonists. First author Shyama, and then Ranga. Then Ratna's role is there, Rama Rao, her uncle. So there's the story. I hope everybody has understood. Yes or no?